Hello, everyone. My name is Stacy. Uh, Sorry for my voice. I'm a little sick. um, so you're seeing Stashy on Scrooble right now because that's who most of you are familiar with. But today I won't be speaking as Stashy the character, but as Stacy, the person behind her, because her absence, Stashy's absence, was my fault. It's been almost 2.5 years since I completely disappeared. And now I'm finally back to tell you what happened to me and where the hell I went. Well, first, I went to a dark place, a very dark place. A place where I stayed in bed and was slowly being cooked alive with absolutely no drive or energy to leave it. And then, after almost doing something incredibly stupid, I went to the mental hospital to get the help I needed. Um, Now, the reason why I went to a dark place is a bit tricky because I was technically already there even before I started streaming. Okay, sorry. This is really hard. um, okay. You see, growing up, I was bullied a lot. A lot, a lot. Like, everyone was pointing and laughing in your face until you cry and want to self exit type of bullying. I was the new kid, the weird girl, the ugly loser with no friends. And so, whenever I wasn't at school, I just stayed in my room and played games to escape it all, which I continued to do after I graduated high school because, in my mind, I was just an ugly freak who should never be let out of its cage. Um, as the years went by, though, I eventually wanted to start making my own money. I was way too scared for an outside job, so I decided to try streaming since I played video games all the time anyway. Um, this didn't happen for a while though, because I was way too self conscious to stream using my own face and voice until I learned about VTubers. So I got a loan from my mom, which I eventually did manage to pay her back, commissioned a model, and started streaming. At first, it was a lot of fun. I loved making people laugh, doing silly shenanigans, and playing all different kinds of games. It was it was awesome. I still have so many fond memories of that time. Um, the jokes, you guys making fun of me for being short, throwing shit at me all the time, uh, and just my screaming, all my screaming. That was so fun. Um, but at the same time, while it was really fun, it was also an absolute nightmare. Um, Not because of you guys, but because of myself. I put a lot of pressure on myself to be the best entertainer as can be. I streamed as much as I could, going past my set hours and my days. And when I wasn't streaming, I was either editing videos or organizing events and stream schedules. I gave myself absolutely no breaks whatsoever. No time to hang out with my online friends or even just watch TV. So I got really behind in a lot of shows. So many things I wanted to watch, but I just didn't have time to do it because I just was too busy editing videos most of the time. Um I pushed myself to the limit though because I was absolutely terrified that I would disappoint you guys. I really didn't want to do that. Um So yeah. So no matter how hard I tried though, there was always a little voice in my head, that stupid voice, telling me that I wasn't entertaining enough, I wasn't funny enough, I wasn't good enough, that I was just incredibly boring, annoying, and stupid, and that everyone would be would have a better time watching someone else. Sorry. um every stream that voice tormented me. And every stream, that voice got louder. Sorry. I'm trying. It's hard. I'm trying. I do not want to cry. I do not want to cry. It's just hard to say this without it crying. Every decision that I made felt wrong. It honestly felt like my life was a video game where I was making all the wrong choices and was locking myself into the worst possible ending. Like, have you ever played Detroit Become Human? And you fail that quick time event and then you get someone killed. Yeah, I just feel like that was my life. I was just failing all the quick time events and just making the worst decisions, saying the wrong things, and just I was getting the bad ending. I tried so hard to ignore that voice and not let it get to me, but it did. I believed in it 100%. Someone like me could never be like Iron Mouse. I thought I could never have a successful YouTube or streaming career or anything like that. I was destined to fail. Um, and I was wasting everyone's time. And then after I held my week long subathon, I just couldn't do it anymore and stopped streaming. Um, so after that, I just stayed in my bed. I really just stayed in my bed for almost a year and a half, doing absolutely nothing. I just, um, yeah, I just laid in bed and just watched random YouTube videos and ordered a lot of DoorDash. All of the money that I made um, from streaming just kind of went to feeding me. Just I I I just couldn't get out of bed. I just couldn't. Uh okay. Um no longer did I have to worry about making the wrong decision because I wasn't making any except for my DoorDash order, I guess. I was alive, but I wasn't living. And every day I'd wish that I wouldn't wake up. I hated myself. I hated myself so much. I felt horrible for disappearing on everyone without a word. But at the same time, I believed that everyone was better off without me. I never should have been born, I thought. And when I tried eventually to fix this mistake, that's when I was sent to the mental hospital. I won't say what I tried to do or what I was planning to do, but just know that it was a stupid thing to do. Okay, so as scary as it was, getting admitted was the best thing that ever happened to me. I started some really intensive therapy, got put on the right medication, and I finally started to heal from my past trauma. It's been a long, long road, and I still have a ways to go, as that little voice still chimes in every now and then and gets me down. But for the first time in a long time, I feel happy. I really do. Um, yeah. Okay. So now that you know where I've been and what happened to me, you might be wondering if I'm coming back or not. And the answer is yes and no. As much as I love Stashy, um, I feel like I have to stop being ashamed of myself and stop hiding behind a model. I'm not saying that every person who uh, uses a VTuber model is in the same does the same. For me, it's for me. For me, I that's why I created a VTuber model because I'm self conscious, and or I was, and I still am basically, and I that was why I did it. And so I just want to, yeah, step away from that. Um, I I'm honestly really scared to do that because I've hated myself and my looks for so long. And of course, this is the internet. But I just really want to be myself. No fake lore, no model, just me. And to get started, I've already made myself a new YouTube channel which I'll be uploading funny gaming and react videos to soon. So if you were ever a fan of Stashy's humor, that's not going away. Like Stashy may be gone, but all of the humor, the jokes, and whatever, it's still gonna be there. Cause it was me. It was me all along, guys. It was me. So as for Stashy, um, I think I'll send her off with one final proper graduation stream. Even if no one shows up, she deserves that closure, and I need it too before I begin my next chapter. I don't really think that anyone is gonna come or is even watching this video. Anyway, since it's been 2.5 years. It's been 2.5 years since I was on. No one knows who the fuck I am. No one knows who I am. But if you are watching this, I want to thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have an amazing day. Stay happy, everyone, and I'll see you soon.